Welcome back to another day. Welcome back to another video. I have a complete different video for you guys today. I said I want to give you guys a little bit of more informational content when it comes to trading, but right now I ended up getting a job. I mean, I wouldn't call it a job. I am doing the Spark delivery, so I got approved for that. So that's something huge for me because I've been trading without income coming in, right? And that has played a huge role when it comes to my psychology, when it comes to my my emotions in trading, because believe it or not, your mentality is the #1 thing when it comes to the charts, right? Self-belief, self-doubt, all of those things play a huge role when you're trading. And now that I have an income, and honestly this job is pretty nice because what you put in is what you get, right? So it will really help me a lot too, because it pushes me, it makes it fall upon me. And I mean, I can still trade, I can still record, there's nobody supervising me, it's just me, myself, and I, and we're gonna make this shit work, right? I'm going to give you guys an educational video tonight. Potentially in this vlog I'm gonna just include it, some parts of it as well, but mainly the #1 thing when it comes to trading that is going to make you a profitable trader and separate you from those around you, psychology and mentality, is the #1 thing that you need when it comes to becoming a profitable trader. I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in now if I wouldn't have worked so hard on my mental. If my mind wasn't as strong as it is, I wouldn't be the trader that I am now. I almost blew my Express account. I've been blowing evaluations left and right, but we still managed to recover, keep our head focused and sharp. And even on the live account, we managed to 2x the account. We got a 10x trade and things have been going pretty smooth. It's just my mentality has been taking a huge toll, because when it comes to the money, right, it really is that. It's the jobs. It was mainly me getting fucked over with the $5,000 from the fucking mentorship that I paid for, and not having any more source of income. So that really fucked me up, but we're going to level up. I'll bring you guys along today and give you guys a lot of game. Catch you guys once I'm done with this delivery. And yeah, I got a shop in store, so that's gonna be nice, man. So I just finished the first delivery. It took me like 40 minutes, bro. When I tell you that I am so fucking unlucky, I'm all sweaty and shit. I was delivering the stuff, everything was almost up, and I just had the water and a couple other things, right? Thank God the lady was outside and she was like looking at me going up with the stuff. The water opened up when I was going up the stairs, bro. The case of water like just ripped open. And yeah, bro, that's the first ever delivery I did. I mean, it can't get worse than that, right? But yeah, it was crazy. It took me a minute. I'm just getting used to like shopping in the store. I mean, it's nothing different from what I do, but like the associates gotta really check everything. But man, that's fucking crazy. Like, I was already nervous as fuck because I don't really like talking to people. And it's not that I don't like talking to people, but like I'm just, you know, like I'm just in and out type shit, you know? But it required a signature, it had alcohol, all these extra things that I'm like, fuck, I don't really want to do this. But I mean, it is what it is, right? It's just making me better, more confident, I guess, when it comes to being more social, even though I be posting my face on social media. But I know it's gonna help me just develop my communication skills and everything, which is nothing bad. But still, bro, like the water opening, bro, then me having all of this anxiety, then I wore a gray shirt and I'm like, damn, I'm all fucking sweaty and shit. And it was just a crazy rough start. But I mean, it really sets the tone for the next upcoming deliveries, because like my first delivery was the worst one. So now it's like I pretty much got that shit out of my chest, you know, like whatever I do from now on, it's whatever, because the first one was the worst. But right now I'm about to head home, get some breakfast, get some food in. I pretty much been fasting since yesterday. I don't want to say fasting, but I didn't have food after breakfast. So I had a big breakfast. It was like over 1,000 calories. And I ended up going for my run, ended up doing my workout. I wasn't really hungry the rest of the day. I was editing the video at night. Honestly, me being tired won me over when it came to like, do I eat or do I sleep? So I had some sleep for dinner. So yeah, like right now I'm starving. It's not that crazy that I'm hungry. It's just I'm starving, right? But it was a success slash weird experience. I mean, at the end of the day, everything got delivered, everything went smooth. Got some money in my bank. I mean, it was a horrible first time. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting for the water because it had eggs, so I was like, probably I'll crack an egg or some shit with my luck. But it ended up being worse, bro. It ended up being the fucking water. Luckily, no water bottle opened up. I mean, it is what it is. But man, that really just, I wanted to quit right there. I was like, fuck. But it's just making us better. It is getting my mind off of trading. I haven't been thinking about trading, bro, and it's good that I'm getting out the crib because I just be home and I'm just thinking about the charts. I'm thinking about the trades I've been missing. This is something very nice because now I'm going to be able to like really lock in because my focus hasn't been on trading. And I know once I have to lock in when it comes to trading, I'm gonna lock in, right? But it's a great start to Saturday, man. It's 10 a.m. But I had some breakfast, did a couple deliveries. My first one was ass, but I mean, I'm just blessed that God gave me an opportunity. I have a job, and I mean, it is what it is, bro. I'm never gonna forget this. I'm really never gonna forget this shit. This shit was crazy. So we ended up grabbing all of this. Go do it in the air fryer. Noodles. I don't know how good this shit gonna be. I like seaweed with the spicy noodles. I know it's heavy for breakfast, but I did not have dinner yesterday. And I think this is the only meal I'm gonna eat for the rest of the day. So yeah. I had a small portion. I want to consider that small because it's a lot of calories. There's not that much protein in that. I want to say it's like my cheat meal. I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but like still I'm still on a strict diet when it comes to my calories and all that stuff. I have some protein, probably a yogurt bowl with fruits. But what I want to tell you guys right now is like, I know that there's a lot of people in the community and also in my DMs talking about they want to start trading, but like you guys really don't get the concepts on what I'm talking about when I'm explaining a trade or anything. But I really want to point you guys in the right direction. Like, I want to show you guys that it's not that complicated. I've mentioned this on previous videos. Trading is as complicated as you make it. Literally, it's as complicated as you make it. Any strategy that you develop is a form of understanding the market, supply and demand, ICT concepts, however the fuck you understand the market. It's your own perspective. However you can read it. I use ICT concepts and other various things that have helped me build my own edge and my own perspective when it comes to reading the charts. I'm not going to be like, oh, this is the only strategy, number one strategy. There's multiple people who are profitable with different types of strategies, different perspectives when it comes to reading the market. But the number one thing that everybody speaks about, and I see most people ignore when they first start, is risk management and trading psychology. Understand, you have to build your relationship with money. It's all about how you can handle a L or how you can handle wins and stay off the fucking charts. Don't be fucking greedy. It's a hard lesson that I had to learn, but it's something so simple, but you're not really going to appreciate it once you go through that phase, right? There was a lot of moments where I've made over $200 and in my mind, I'm like, you can push for 300, you can push for extra 50 to $100. It's not gonna make a difference, but you become greedy. You start losing all your profits. Then you're comfortable with just making 100. Then you're comfortable with just making 50, and you go on over trading and over trading. Risk management. Understand that your strategy will work. Just being able to preserve your capital, not blowing your accounts, not over trading is what's going to keep you in the game. I damn near blew my funded account last week, and right now I'm building it back up. I managed to flip a live account from $250 all the way to 500. Ended up losing some of the profits because I was seeking more, because I turned 25 into 250. I was being greedy. It's those lessons that even at the point that I'm in right now, it's like I'm still learning about myself and my relationship with money. But for me, I'm not making excuses or saying that, oh, this is the only reason why. But I don't have a job. Like you guys who've been following my journey, like I got terminated a month ago, and my relationship with money has been affected a lot by it. But it's not an excuse. It's really part of the game, but it's something that I really had to go through to mold myself into the trader that I am today. Risk management is the number one key. It's not about the strategy. Like I said on previous videos, strategy is just a perspective in a way that you can enter and exit the market. I have different approaches to the market. Many other people in my community have different approaches on how they read the charts and how they enter the market. It's all up to you. Whatever works for you, works for you. You don't have to copy nobody else. Whatever works for you, if you understand it, if you can explain it, you're on the right track. Just working on your mentality, working on your edge, and believing in yourself. What I really want to go over right now, I just really want to explain to people that there's multiple ways to start trading. The best way to start is literally back testing after you collected a substantial amount of data, solidifying your strategy, identifying your weaknesses, and actually working on those weaknesses and overcoming those certain slumps. And you understand how the market moves, understand your perfect pair. Like it could be Forex, futures. I personally trade futures. Once you really have a good understanding of the concepts of your pair of everything, I mean, the second step, in my opinion, would be a prop firm. It could be any prop firm of your liking. I personally use Top Step, and I only trade on their platform, Top Step X, because it was very easy to navigate, very beginner friendly when I started. Now, the second option, it could be a live account with your own money, but I mean, the main goal here is to leverage those prop firms, because just giving you guys a little rundown, right? Because some people get confused, nobody explains this properly, or some people just get lost in like, oh, 50K. Nah, you get a 50K account. That's the minimum account size you can get, and it's the cheapest one is like $50. Get a 50K account. You have like $2,000 in drawdown. Like you can only lose 2,000. In reality, it's a $2,000 account. Once you make $3,000, you hit the profit target. You'll get you can activate that account with $150 if you go on Top Step, or I don't know the different accounts. There's some prop firms like My Funded Futures and a couple more. I'm just naming the ones I've used, and My Funded Futures does not have an activation fee, so that one would be $100 for a 50K, right? You can leverage that money and turn it into big figure payouts to then fund your live accounts. That's my end goal. Like I already got a payout from Top Step. It was like a $960 payout. I ended up investing like 250 into my live account, and I managed to flip my live account from 250 to 500, right? You can go either way, live account, prop firm, but still, the first step is to understand the concepts. Build your system, build your trading routine, your foundation over, I want to say, the first 3 4 months. Really focus on gathering as much data, understanding your pair, understanding how you feel about money, how you feel about winning, how you feel about losing. Are you comfortable risking more? Are you comfortable risking less? Do not treat the evaluation accounts like a complete degenerate like I did. I was risking like $1,000 to pass the accounts quick. Everything that you do, from your demo account to your live account to your funded account, whatever, it will haunt you, bro. If you're over here on a demo account and you're fucking risking a shit ton of contracts that doesn't make sense, you're over here risking $1,000 and you're making 100 racks. Like, no, like start simple. Really start simple. When I first started, I had a realistic goal in my head. I was like, what number are you comfortable with
making consistently and losing that is realistic. So I just looked at my check. I was like, okay, I make almost $1,000 a week. I want to be able to make at least $250 a trading day. And that was my goal when I started my demo accounts, when I started back testing, when I started doing all these things. Then when I got comfortable with the numbers, I was like, you know what? I can maybe go for $500 to $1,000 a day. And it's doable. I'm not telling you guys that you can't, but be realistic. Have a realistic goal. Do not aim for the fucking stars when you can barely ride a fucking bicycle, you know? Like, be realistic. That's the number one thing. If you set high expectations and you don't meet them quickly, you're going to give up. You're going to think it's not worth it. You're going to set the bar way too high. Like, it's cool to have high expectations, but don't be fucking dumb, bro. Like, on some real shit, don't be stupid. Like, aim for realistic targets. If you're not making more than $600 a week at your job, you shouldn't be aiming for $1,000 a trading day. Be realistic. Start small. And then once you move on to the funded, once you move on to the prop firms, once you move on to the live account, you'll start from there. Like, if you don't have enough money to start trading, what makes you think you have enough money to actually take big trades? Because on the live account, I'm only risking $25. Keep that in mind because I have small capital. I only have 250 and I'm only trading one micro. And I've been doing this for a minute. I am profitable. I know that my system works and I'm only risking $25. So don't be crazy trying to, because this is the thing, you can get lucky. You can turn $100 to 10,000 to 5,000. You can get lucky, but you're gonna build bad habits. That's one thing. Remember, whatever you do since the beginning, since your demo testing, since your prop firm's live account, funded account, it's going to haunt you, bro. So you better build the good habits since the beginning. Now, with that being said, I want to switch over to the MacBook to show you guys a couple things that I have, some tools for you guys when it comes to my free course. I really just want to show you guys what it consists of, and it's not that fucking long, bro. And people just be asking so many stupid questions when they don't really look for the proper information, right? Let's switch over to the MacBook and we'll go from there. Managed to figure out the OBS now. If you guys have been following for a minute, you guys know that my OBS has been tweaking, but managed to have it up and running. I want to show you guys. This is one of the links that you can find in the description down below. It will take you to the free course, right? Here, you guys have access to the free Discord, and we'll go over all of that right now, right? But you'll go to the Learn tab, and you go to the courses, and I just want to show you guys this stuff. This is what I have in the course. It's a reality check. What is trading? How does it work? Vocabulary, like very crucial information, very beginner friendly oriented because the vocabulary and the terminology is all you need to learn to understand concepts, bro. Like just understanding the concepts. Then I just pretty much go over the tools you need, what I use to trade. They're not long, bro. The videos are not long. Candlesticks and market structure, all these things that you need. Some people haven't even got into like the second slide and they're over here complaining, right? 8 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, systems, 6 minutes, 4, 3, 1 minute, 3 minute, 5. Y'all can see that, right? It's not even that long, bro. And we go to the analytics, and here you see where people are really messing up, right? But I still get all these DMs of like, bro, put me on, show me all of this. I want to learn. Cool. We go to the analytics, to the lessons. 6 people out of 46 have made it to the end, bro. So yeah, like that's pretty much it when it comes to the content. When it comes to the course, there's not too much to it. I took my time making it. The goal when I created this was to make it as beginner friendly for my friends to understand this shit. But some people really don't take advantage of it. If you want to learn it, it's all up to you. Like I've been telling you guys, it's all up to you. Now, this is the link to my premium Discord, right? It will just take you to the premium Discord, and all I really have here is the recordings of the live calls if people miss them. We haven't had anybody miss the calls, and I just haven't recorded them because I just started this a couple days ago. I have my daily recaps when it comes to the market, just overviewing the market, explaining my winning trades, my losing trades. You guys will see everything there. And I also have like a back testing session that I want to upload here. I'll have a segment for that. From here, you will be directed to the Discord, right? In the Discord, I have my wins, my L's. I show everything. I don't hide anything from you guys. Transparency, accountability is what I pride myself on. I have step-by-step guides for my strategy for all of those things. And then links to the free course and all that stuff, right? But yeah, like the community, everybody be expressing their own thoughts. I'll be giving you guys like my thoughts on the market, what I really want to see, and all these things, right? But when it comes to the Discord and to those things, those are the links. If you guys really want to learn how to trade, if you guys want to become a successful day trader, I did this in 7 months. Hard work and dedication. I was working a full-time job. I am a father. I managed to make the time to really turn my life around, and it's paid off, bro. I've had a couple payouts on the live account. I've had great days, and it's only the start of something great. I know that each day comes with a lesson, and I'm not quitting on myself. I'm not quitting on my team, and I'm just going to keep on elevating and bring you guys great content when it comes to trading, when it comes to life advice. But with that being said, this will be the end of the video. I appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in.